Well, a switch could be something you turn. I mean, it's... I don't know what a marker is. Alright, no hints. No hints. If I get stuck, I get stuck, but that's on me. Marker switches. What the fuck is a marker switch? LL, I have no idea what you're talking about. 4G. Hmm. To the number of marker switches on this island. Marker switches. I need to stop looking at chat. Because chat's being a pain in the ass right now. I need to... Okay. Clear my head. Let's read it from the top again. Catherine, I have left for you a message of utmost importance in the fourth chamber. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. So a number of things, of marker switches, whatever that is, and there are supposedly multiple on the island. Marker switches. I want to say it's these. But we tried 8, and 8 didn't do anything. Unless I fucked it up. Marker switch. Marker switch. I still don't know what these levers do. I wish I did. That would help me understand if this does something. One, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if there was another one around here. Not seeing any. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one here for 5. 6. 7. Are there only 7? Did I try 7? 8. There's an 8th. That looks like an 8th one. So I think the answer's 8. I think the answer's 8. 8 is also the number of these. So... I don't know if these would be called a marker switch. What are these anyway? I didn't actually... Excuse me? Did you... Why does it keep doing that? Is that just a graphical... I think that's just a graphical thing? Is that a hologram? Well, this might be Catherine. Who fucking knows? Not written in English, though. It's written in a strange language. She had bonitis, but we haven't read a book that says she's dead. A lot of those books are also fucked, though. Oh, that's true. If I could read that, I could read that. Weird. So, there's a couple things. I don't know what a marker switch is, or I entered it wrong, or that's not the imager. Something else is the imager. So far, we've only discovered one thing that would take a number 8. This takes many numbers, but it feels like you probably need more than one number. And this is also pointing to constellations, which seems like a different puzzle. This doesn't really make anything. It's just showing you a very specific constellation. So I don't think this is the answer. I'm gonna rule that out. For now, anyway. I can't get in there. Ah, but maybe I should get in there first. He doesn't mention where the imager is in this, I don't think. Into the imager. I don't think any of those pictures had any details about Myst. I don't think so. We have a fucking piano thing, but... He does? What does he does mean? Yeah, none of these are about Myst. And this one's weird. I don't know what's going on with this. He does mention where the imager is? There's a message of utmost importance in our fourth chamber beside the dock. Oh, you're super right. I just didn't see that. Fourth chamber beside the dock. Is this the... This must be the fourth chamber then. Because it's ain't shit. This is just a bunch of fucking cogs. Oh! Oh, hello. I never noticed this. How did we start the game? Did we start the game like this? Because I don't think I ever looked fully to the left. I looked out to the right, I looked around, and then I walked forward. I never turned backwards. Here we go. This is something that... Oh my god, we're locked in. This looks important, and also like an imager. Oh. Alright, well. The music's like, hey, you figured it out. You found the button. Oh. Settings, dimensional imager. Topographical extrusion test, 40. Marker switch diagram, 47. Water turbulent pool, 67. What is 47? Oh, hey, we know what a marker switch is. Hey, look at that. We just didn't find this fucking room. All right. Wow. So I was right. I think there are 8. Jesus.
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Akanar. But I shouldn't leap to conclusions. find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
If you remember the access key, something tower rotation. Is that a hint to the... I wonder if that's a hint to the key within the tower, but it also could be something over here. So let's do 40. Let's see what the topographical extrusion test is. Yeah, we've come a long way to only now start solving puzzles. That is, yep, that's a big spike. That is fascinating. I don't know if this is at all important. I have fucking no clue. This just looks like a mountaintop topography thing. I don't really... We'll come back if that seems important later. Water turbulent pool, 67. Let's just do 60. What happens if we pick random fucking numbers? Ah, it just says no mark. Okay. This seems like an inefficient way of... You can only have like 99 things. Oh, this was the... Like, it's like a screensaver. Ah. I see. Great. What if the vertex count is needed for a puzzle? He must have put something on, like, 0, right? Or 1? You'd think you would. Like, why would you skip number 1? I'll just go through all 99. Be here all fucking night. Okay. We haven't seen any other numbers so far. This image is worthless. It was not the number we needed. Or it was the number we needed, but not for that puzzle. Okay. So now we know what and where the imager is. And we know that the next piece of the puzzle is likely to do with rotating the tower. And the key to the access of the other books is through this tower. Remember the tower's rotation, he said. But do we have any hints to that? I don't think so. That's all this book is, right? Yeah. I'm just glancing through for any images that I might have not paid close enough attention to. That looks like it's at 75. But that's too high for the machine, for the rocket. Also, it shouldn't apply. Like, it shouldn't... That book should have nothing to do with this island. This book should. There's some shit in this book. Hmm. Northeast? Maybe this one? It's hard to know what this is in reference to. I don't think there was anything in... This one just has constellations in it. Most of these are just about other books, other worlds. Something tells me that doesn't really help. I'm gonna listen to what he said one more time, because clearly I am not paying enough attention, which is kind of a problem. I just want to hear what he said about the access again. Make sure I heard him the way I thought I heard him. And maybe stop spinning around him crazily.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Akanar. But I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long.
I did write it down, but I need to pay more attention to the specific wording he uses.
Places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. If you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything.
If you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation.
Oh, and erase this message after you viewed it.
That's really vague, unfortunately. Other than that the tower rotation has something to do with the path forward. I wonder if we have to find other books to solve some of the puzzles here. There's an arrow on this, but I don't think that's related. I hope that's not related. I don't know why that would be. Unless he pointed it out specifically. Like, remember the clock tower. If you've forgotten the rotation, remember the clock tower, you know? I really want to know what's going on with that. That one's really interesting to me. Mostly because it's also right there. I'm just really... What does it mean? I'm very curious about that. The only puzzle I could solve, if I gave it a little more time, would be this. It's a little bit of brute force, though. A little bit. It's not, like, ridiculous. Remember the tower rotation. And it just fucking flies off. I was listening for maybe there would be a noise or something. Let's go upstairs. Our answer might be up here. Oh, God damn it. Oh God, that'd be terrible, Lamus. So this did rotate. That is actually rotating. I wasn't sure if it was. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. Because those were op... Oh, they are opposite. Oh, wait a second. Am I supposed to have done this? It needs to rotate slightly more. I don't... Strike, you still here? You know the answer to this, right? I'm curious if I'm supposed to do it this way. I'm assuming no. I'm really assuming I'm not supposed to do it this way. I don't think Shrike's here. Someone did mention that brute force was expected on one of the puzzles. This likely isn't the puzzle. Okay. So these are constellations, which will give us the answers to... So there's 3 steps to this. We take a picture. Honestly, I should just be taking snips. And then we go... I wonder if this is a lot better in VR if you have like a book you can open and then like look at the book and then do the thing. And then we go to the machine that does constellations. We get pictures of those. And then we go to the book that has the constellation images. And then we take those and then we go and press the right buttons. That is very ABCD to me. How are we supposed to get this? How are we supposed to get this one? Because the 4 chamber, I think, is here. And that's actually what I tried earlier. Is I tried to be like, well, it should be about there. This one, it's lined up with the staircase. Because this is like a map, a geographic map without any of the technology, any of the structures, right? It's pointing, yeah, it's pointing like dead center through the ship, in my mind. Yeah, B, C, D, E. Missing A. If you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. What would tell us to rotate in that direction, though? What would tell us? What's special about this? Yeah, it's... Should I be able to see that? It's actually not lined up with the constellation. It's past it. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Can you point the dial at them? At these? Well... what would the marker switches have to do with that? Aiming them would be rather difficult because on that map we don't see structures. If there were structures on the map, then we could point them beside it. Which would make sense, but I don't think we do anything else with this, I mean, maybe we do another one. I kind of doubt it. So it should be like right here. So if we point it like right here, that might be another one. It might grab it again. If that's true. But I kind of feel it's like it's a one and done. Because, that's just my feeling. There's also a lot of marker switches, and might be a little difficult to miss. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. How the hell were you supposed to figure that out? Jesus. Oh, my God. Now we have to walk... Is it because I can see that? Let's see if that was a coincidence or not. Yeah, but this is going to take a lot of walking around. God, come on, just leave. There we go. They're marked, but they're switches? Yeah, I'm going to try a third one. That might be a fluke. We've had 2 flukes in a row. But if there's a third fluke, it might not be a fluke. It might be a pattern. Now, I did notice that if we look up at it, we can see the sky through it. For some reason. I don't know why that is, but we can see it's open. So if we pick that one, we should be able to turn this and then look at it. Oh, wait a minute. What if we... So I do... Can we see it turn? No. If we could watch it turn and be like, oh, it's like passing by something. Son of a bitch. Why? What does this have to do? Are they points of interest? Well, I guess they are coinciding with points of interest. I have no idea if that's a fluke or not, because I had it go straight through one of these. That's one of the first things I tried was straight through. Straight through does go to a marker. This does point at a marker. Does it actually need to be slightly to the left? Like here? Ah, shit, it does. Yeah. I guess those marker switches are in fact markers. Weird. Alright, well, this is kind of a bitch. This is kind of a bitch.